Hey everybody, I'm Rick. I can get there. Hey, there I am. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We've got game number 5 of the season. Montreal in Buffalo to take on the Sabres. What else do I want to say about the game? So in this show, I've already done preview. So the video's out. I'll give you the lineup. So tonight, the standings. I've got a few other things. And that's it. And I'm going to do some play-by-play, talk to you guys in the chat, color commentary, game reaction, whatever you want to call it. And we'll have hopefully a lot of fun. Hopefully it'll be a better game. As far as the last game against Washington was mostly boring. So hopefully we'll have a better game all around. And hopefully they'll come up with a win. They might be in tough, but Buffalo not playing at their best, but over the last few years, that's usually when a team has a good game when they play Montreal. So we'll see if that's still the case. So like I said, I got a few things for you. And first, I'm going to see who's here. Very important. If no one's here, it's useless what I'm doing. Hey, Guru, how's it going? Guru, Troy Evans. Am I taking guesses of? I'm not doing a preview here. I guess I'll take a few guesses for the guess to score, but I mean, I did a preview. It was in the preview, and I know most people didn't know what was happening, so I'll be a little lenient. 4-3 Habs. Anderson with the first goal. Bob's your uncle. Hey, Bob's your uncle. How's it going, man? Filibuster. Wonder Phil. Wonder Phil is in the room. For the game results, well, super win 4-2. Let's see. Who's the new Drew? Gallagher. That's him saying that, not me. All right, buddy, no problem. Bob's your uncle got Sabres 4-3 over the Habs. Tage Thompson first goal, and it would be his second goal. He's only got one, which is kind of weird. Tage was incredible last season. Is he carrying over already this season? No, not yet. I think he only has one goal. Guru's right. Hey, Brad. Montreal is looking good tonight. Let's hope. Is the what's that? Pre-ganglionic? Is a pre-ganglionic fiber easily distinguishable from a post-ganglionic nerve? Yeah. BL says Buffalo, Jeff Skinner. That's who I have. I gave 4-2, so we're very close, BL. I had 4-2 for Montreal, though. But Skinner with the first goal, because Skinner is a Habs killer. He always scores against Montreal, and if it's going to be 4-2, he'll probably have both goals. And if it's 4-2 for them, he'll probably have 4 goals. All right, so let me give you some of the stuff I've got for you guys. I'll give you what I got written here, and then I got a few things there. This just came to me from Wonderphil just a few minutes ago, actually. Arbor Jackeye seems to be that he has the 6th hardest shot in the NHL. Awesome. And we saw the results because he can shoot the puck right through the net. Mike Matheson is the 10th on the list. So we got 2 of the top 10 hardest shots in the league on this team. Matheson right now currently being anchored down by an anchor named David Savard, but hopefully that'll change as the season goes on. There are 20 scouts on hand in Buffalo tonight, and 3 just from Vegas alone. So are they scouting Buffalo? Are they scouting Montreal? We had 9, I believe, in the game against Washington. So I have a feeling they're scouting Montreal, maybe both teams. Who are they scouting? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Jake Allen could be, because Jake Allen's starting again tonight. So although he had such a good game the last time, I mean, it made sense that he was going to start. I said I thought he was going to start. He is. So I don't know what the scouts are here for. On a personal note for the channel, no video podcast this week, as I promised, and I apologize, but that's because I'm here tonight, and the boys are not exactly as we speak, but very soon they're going to be doing the they're going to be recording. So you're just going to get the Boston 3. I'll be on right at the end and something pre-recorded. But yeah, I should get the game up so I know when it starts. Hey, that would help. Sound can be down a bit. Just give me a second. All right. Habs. Some of you guys might not be for you, and I get that. Matt and I will be starting a Habs only podcast very soon. And this is all going to be because we're starting a new channel. So I'll have two channels that I'm involved with. Pucking Around channel is what it's going to be called. That's tentative. I don't think we're going to have a different name, but it's the Pucking Around channel. It should be up and running in the near future. We're well along the way of getting that going. So on your end, that happens sometimes, and it's not my microphone. Anyways, check out the Pucking Around podcast and the Pucking Around channel coming up soon, and the new it'll be the Talking Habs. It'll be called Talking Habs the podcast. Tentative still. So that'll be Habs only, and hopefully you can all hear me. And let's get back to you guys, and then I got a few more things before we get started. CBL 4-3. We did that. Hey Doug, how's it going? 5-4. Cole first goal. Brad's got 3-0 Montreal shutout. You need a first goal. Bye-bye. Habs 4-2. Evans first. It is me microphone. Is it better? Is my microphone better? Is it better? Nothing wrong. Nothing's changed on my microphone. It's Streamyard, if anything. Like I said. How's that? Is that any better? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is that any better? All right. I got to just march on here. Fans complaining Montreal doesn't have enough Francophone players. Well, they lead the league in Francophone players with 4 on the team and 11 in the AHL for a total of 15. So, what else can they do? I don't know. Am I still bugging out? Yeah, I saw that comment already there, BL. Montreal Canadiens, if you didn't see my preview, they lead the league in face-offs, man. Face-offs. Lead the league in face-offs. And as a matter of fact, Sean Monahan at 63.9% leads the league individually. Nick Suzuki, 63% is third. And Jake Evans at 62% is seventh. So only Alex Newhook of the Centers lags behind at 46.4, but he didn't have the same coaching over the last few years. So there's that. And the last thing before the game starts any minute, these are future NHL superstar rankings. It's not the actual name. I called it that. I don't know what they were called. From PNHLE for electronic, I guess. Joshua Roy, 17 points higher than Matvei Michkov in the potential to be an NHL superstar. Awesome. And I kind of feel that Montreal was already on that and knew that and had figured that out. And one of the reasons why they didn't pick Michkov, because they already got Raw. You got Cole Caulfield. You don't need Michkov. We really like David Reinbacher. That's where they went. That's what I think. There you go. We're going to get into the game in just like momentarily. Are we all still here? Is my microphone working? Please say yes. And it's coming up any second now, I would think. Nah, we got a few more minutes. I just saw the time. That's a huge surprise. Love the kid already. Yeah, I mean, it's depends how you look at it. Since his draft, he's been like lights out internationally, in the Q, now in Laval already. So, yeah. BL says Niebacher not on the list. On the list for what? What list? Oh, that list there? Yeah, but neither is Macklin Celebrini. He's not on that either. So, anyways, listen, it might not be accurate, but I like it. No? Hey, Steven, let's see Caulfield get the first goal. I heard Caulfield. By the way, I'm cutting off the guesses, so no more guesses because it's about to start. I heard Caulfield is the second all-time player to score the No, Caulfield is Montreal Canadiens player to get 5 OT goals. That's what it is. Owen Beckenick. Owen Beck had a hat trick last night for the Peterborough Petes. I should have had that in there. Is also doing well. He is doing well. So middle six, yeah, middle six center, more than likely third line. So as I predicted in my preview, it's Allen and Comrie. I already knew Allen. I wasn't sure about Comrie, but Comrie will be the goalie for Buffalo. Even a broken athletics can be right twice in a day. I don't get that. Did everyone read that the Habs? Yes, really, the Habs lead the league in face. I just said it. Where you been? I just said it. Like just talked about it. I even had a thing up there. What did you do? Go for a beer or something? Hey Andre, how you doing, man? J Fed. But I wish the best for Roy, of course. I listen. It doesn't mean it's not accurate. Oh, they faced off already. Look at that. We got a game going. I'll get to the play-by-play in a minute. Let's see how they're playing. Born to be have. I have no idea. I don't know. I know he's working to trade Armia, so yeah, that's how it goes. Filibuster. Well, Guru, I only put that up there because I saw that, and how many people complain? Well, I read about it. Usually, not anybody here that there's not enough French players. Well, there are because we lead the league. That's why it's so goddamn loud. All right, I can hear myself again. Right, we're about a minute in. Puck is now behind the Buffalo net against the boards. Buffalo comes up with that, gives it away to somebody at the half wall there. He lost it. That was David Savard. Buffalo coming out of their zone with it. They just dump her in. And Matheson almost picked that up. He did hopped over a stick or something. Buffalo with it. At the point, nobody's good with the puck tonight. Everybody bobbling it seems. Darlene with it, skating around, trying to find some open something. And then was a Cousins cross-ice pass. And I think it went into the Buffalo bench. It came out. So we'll have a whistle over there. I think he was just saying Buffalo about to go for 13 out of 18 on the road. So they're probably looking to get this win. But then Montreal looking to get the win too. Let's see what happens. Buffalo over the line. I think it was Owen Power overpowered by the Habs defenseman. I'm not sure who that was. Oh, maybe it was Anderson. They were just moving the puck around like they have a power play. Middlestat trying to get into the net. A backhand went over the net. Now Montreal's got the puck. They get it out all the way down for an icing call because it touched nobody's stick. And the puck will come all the way back. 2 minutes and 8 seconds gone in the first. No shots, no score. Yeah, I don't call French people that, but I mean you can. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Haters are gonna hate no matter what. Hockey is for everyone except the LGBTQ community. But everyone else, hockey's for. Unless you're black. Who else? Lots of other people. Now you'll say there are black players, and there are. Frenchies is not a word to describe me. The shopping Robertson. Would figure, hey, he was looking away. Montreal scores. Look, scored. Montreal gets the first goal. Let's see who it was. I have no idea. I'm going to say Barron. Yeah, Justin Barron gets the first goal. Look at that. Didn't see it. Got to see it on the replay. Nice. All right. So it's 1-0 Montreal. Early on, I don't know. It's not long in. 3 minutes in. Justin Barron. I didn't see from who. I'm really not I'm not on the ball today. What's going on, Rick? All right, here come Montreal. Galley pounded into the boards. Puck gets into the corner. Buffalo with it. Caulfield steals it. That's just over the red line. Loses it again. Puck gets sent into Montreal's corner. Harris with it. Harris over to, I don't know who. Suzuki sort of hits Caulfield, but nah, it's all screwed up. And puck comes out and all the way down. Kovacevic with it. Goes behind the net to the other side. Somebody on his ass, though. I don't know who that was. Tage Thompson, I think. Anyway, Habs. Suzuki, he couldn't get that puck just in the just over the blue line. Puck comes out. They send it back in. Yoki Haru sends it back the other way behind the net. Owen Power fighting for it against the boards with Suzuki. Pizzette is in there now. So Suzuki in on the shift a little long. Yoki Haru comes out with it. And he'll get it out. It just sort of chipped into Montreal's zone. Montreal chips it back the other way. Goes into the corner of Buffalo, and they send it up to the half wall on the other side. Montreal, Matheson sends it back the other way. Evans with it behind the net of Buffalo, well, sort of into the corner. Buffalo came up with it, and they get it out to Montreal, though, in the neutral zone. Here comes Matheson over the line. Skates behind the net, and he almost loses it behind there. He's past it a stick, but still gets through. And then Evans, slap shot hit a Hab. I didn't see who it was, and he went down. Hit him in the side, I think. He's gone to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know who it was. Here they come over the line. Slav. Oh, Slav almost fed Monahan right in the slot. Anderson sends it up to the point, but not to where the guy was. Here comes picture just went blah. Sabres ice the puck. We'll have a face-off in their zone. Let me see. Where am I? Lots of blue in the stands. They're in Buffalo. Slav really dedicated himself to that partial breakaway. He may have hurt himself. Wasn't so quick after that board meeting. I didn't notice that, to be honest. Is there some massive blizzard in Buffalo tonight? No. Look at the empty seats in the Key Bank because they're not winning. See an NBA player signed for 3 years, $186 million. Nice. That's crazy money. That's insanity. Galley getting a tripping penalty? I didn't see yet. Hasn't happened yet. And right there. Tripping on Gallagher. We're going to go on the PK, and they are going on the power play. Their power play right now is almost non-existent, 6.3%, I want to say. So let's hope they don't wake up against Montreal. Still on delayed part of the power play or the whatever. Okay, but Allen made a save. Blow the whistle. Wait a second. That puck touched Allen. Where's the not blown? What's going on here? Am I wrong? I must be. That save was good enough, though. That time, his save was good enough, but the first one wasn't. Jack Eye and Monahan with the A's? Awesome. Oh, empty seats. That's what you meant. I get you. Stella Brando's in the house. How's it going, Brando? Good pressure. We're looking good tonight. Yeah, too. LOL. Cheers. It's not a touch. It's control of the puck. No, that's not. I thought that's not true. When did that change? Okay, wait a sec. Most likely I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You need puck possession. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. Is that something that changed sometime over the years? Because it used to be that, like, or I'm just getting old and it's called Alzheimer's. Early onset Alzheimer's, senility, dementia. I got all three. Am I right, Phil? A cutoff pass, stuff like that. It's whistled down, so I don't get it. How's it 1-1? It's a commercial. I don't believe you guys. How far behind am I? Not a very good feed tonight. There must be weather somewhere. Is that why you asked about the weather? Here's this. There's Skinner with a goal on an impossible angle. Skinner scores. I was only off by 1. So I'm like, what, a minute and a half behind you guys? Yeah, it was really good getting this sports. I appreciate it. Like, but I thought it was going to get me like stop being behind, and it hasn't done that. The picture is good though, I have to say. That's one thing that's really good about it. I'm getting a great feed. Picture's great. I wasn't getting that the other way. Anyways, well, I'll have to look up that rule to get it straight. Shots are 3-3, by the way. There's 12:35 on my clock left in the first. It's 1-1. There you go. I can only go by the time I've got, so I'm like 20 odd seconds behind a lot of you guys. What can I do? Levi is hurt, by the way. It's Comrie and Nets. That's what they said anyways at the beginning of this. Levi's hurt because I have him in fantasy and he's hurt. Somebody online said they trade Doc for Levi. Okay. McDavid, he's going to miss 2 weeks. The Winter Classic already? He's going to miss 2 weeks, I heard. Gabriel, that sucks. There is a lot of empty seats. All right, Habs. As I say, Habs putting pressure on. The Buffalo gets the puck and get it out. So much for the pressure. Habs back up into their own end. Jack Eye to his partner. It was Byron with him. That's right. Somebody lost. Slav lost it at the Buffalo blue line. They're back in. Shot from the slot. I think he saved it, or that was a rebound. Okay, it flipped out to the red line. Newhook almost caught up to that. How are they playing an outdoor game already? No, it's more that Buffalo's in the bottom of the standings. I think Buffalo, if they're not winning, they're not. People aren't going. Come on, boys. Covey with it behind his line, sends it up along the boards, and it gets knocked out. We'll have a face-off. Montreal leads the league in penalties. That doesn't surprise me at all. 97 minutes already. Oh, they just put it up there. It's weird they're showing them against the picture against the team they haven't played yet this year. That's kind of weird picture to choose, no? Puck sent in by, I think, Slav all the way, rings to the other side. Galley with it, shot. Wasn't Slav, it's Galley, it was Monahan. Matheson with it, he loses it, gets it back. They're having a little trouble bobbling the puck a little bit. It's they get it out along the boards. Buffalo does. Savard, they're bad pass to Matheson. He backs up into his own end. Off the backboards to Savard. Savard. Internet went down. Sorry, guys. I lost the game. I lost this. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back. That's weird. The internet just went out. The weather's nice here. I don't know what the problem is. Well, I apologize. I'm at a loss. Yeah, it's 1-1. Okay, I'll give you a time I got. 8:44 left in the first. 1-1. Six shots to 3 for Buffalo. That's what I got. Just weird. I aged during that. Why? I was younger before? It's been that long? You can't be at 7:10. I'm at 8:20. Come on. Not my fault. That's Sportsnet. They're having trouble or something. I won't do play-by-play. I'll stop the play-by-play and we'll just have to talk about what happens, but not much I can do. I'm a minute and a half behind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh it and see if that helps. Because maybe I can do it'll fix it. Probably they'll score a goal. That did the job. Yeah, I'm down to 705 now. It's a lot better than it was. Lucas, it's the satellite part of it, I guess. Not much I can do about that, but it's because it's on satellite. So I guess cable on cable you're getting it quicker. I'm 35 seconds behind you. Bob's your uncle. And it's having trouble because it keeps going out and then screws up. It's like their satellite's screwed. Nothing I can do. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Good to see you out there. It's been a while. I'll give you my time right now. 6:05 right now left in the first. Shots are now 7-3 for Buffalo. It's a 1-1 tie. Man, having trouble getting this puck out. Here comes Galley now. Slowest Hab on the team comes out first. They go change up now. Well, I'm on Videotron, but I don't think that's maybe it is Videotron's problem too. I don't know. Must be bad weather somewhere. It's definitely not here. Here we go. Fight. Not much of a fight. Somebody took a big hit. I didn't see that either. Jeez, I didn't see it. Did I see anything? I don't know. I'm blind, I think. Well, show it though. Well, they won't show that as a highlight or replay that, right? Because it's a fight. They won't show it. Go to a commercial break. That's what I need. All right. Well, it's a 1-1 tie. We're getting near the end of the first. It's been a weird first period. I don't know. It's been weird because of the signal and everything. Hopefully, my signal won't go completely out again. And yeah, if it does, if I just go away, just hang on. I guess it'll be back again. I don't know. Don't know what's up tonight. All right. I thought, I read it. What I thought was that's when Matt and the other two went and started recording because they're recording on StreamYard as well. And we tested it yesterday to make sure we could both record. But we didn't test it that I was on a live stream and he was recording. And I said, there's a possibility. So I thought, oh, no, that's what it is. But then how does it knock my game out? So, okay, it's just something else. Jack Eye has not had a fight other than that, whatever that was with Reeves. BL Kovacevic is big, though. He's big. He's 6'3" or 6'4". He's not a small guy. First of all, it's not on City TV tonight anyway, and I don't have the TV in here anymore. So, no, can't do that. And besides, it would be really hard to watch it on City TV tonight, though. It's only on Sportsnet tonight, as far as on cable. It's on RDS. See the boards? Sportsnet proud of themselves, don't you think? Yeah, City, it's only Saturday games. Montreal on the power play. Boarding for Peyton Krebs. They're at 11.8% coming into this game on the power play. That was an offside. I thought that puck came out. Pez might have 2 fights. Jack Guy's not going to fight as much as you guys think because he doesn't have to, number one. And he's not a goon, and he needs to be on the ice playing. Montreal 0 for 23 in their last 8 games on the power play against Buffalo. Nice. Come on, guys. Let's capitalize here. Gallagher with a shot. Not the guy you want shooting from the point, though. $30 left on the power play on my clock. Means it's over for you guys, probably. They're going to kill off this power play. Yep. Oh, Habs getting a too many men on the ice penalty. Nice. Not a very good first period by Montreal, you got to say, right? I mean, this hasn't been great. Their power play was no good, and now too many men penalty. I mean, it's not really good. Why do they pass the puck back? Because I don't know. And they do it everywhere now. Every team, they do it in junior. They do it in the AHL. They just do it everywhere. In Europe, I think they're doing it. It's everywhere. It's a woke mind virus that seems to, and it's gone through the hockey world. Is that I thought it was Primo with the new mask. Allen got a new mask as well. That's Primo's new mask. That's what I read. I guess it makes more sense that it's Jake Allen's, but on the what I read, they said Primo. Jason, but they're not the worst power play. So right now they're not really. But I mean, yeah, I don't know why every team is doing it. Watch every game. Every team is doing the drop pass. I don't know how it started. I just know that we started doing it, I believe, when Dom was here as the coach. And I don't get why. Brad Slaff is on the power play. He's on the second unit. Who's Bob? Bob's your uncle. What do you mean, who's Bob? Beat you to it there, Phil. I do know, by the way, on my clock, 1:39 left on the power play for Buffalo. The coach, Marty St. Louis, came out and said this year you can start criticizing him with the power play because he is taking on basically half the responsibility for that power play. So and it's still not working. Slav should probably be moved up to that first unit, I think. Anyways, they're killing one now. Habs clear down. 110 left in the power play for the Buffalo Sabres. Are you insulting me there, Wonderful? Not my fault. And the period's over, except I got 35 seconds left. So, am I right? Period's over, right? Jason, though, this is only game 5, so it's not like they've been doing this like all season. It's game 5. I'm sure they're going to make adjustments. Like, I don't know what's up with it. When they go to when it gets to the intermission, I'll refresh it again. Hopefully, it'll kick it up a little bit. I don't know. I cannot figure it out. All right, we're gonna have an intermission coming up real soon, so we'll have a lot, like 18 minutes to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Talk about this, talk about something else in the league, anything you want. I'm fine with that. So that's coming up really soon. I want to see the end, even though if they had scored, you would have told me. Yeah, see, Baby, we're the same. How come you're not bugging Baby about his time? 27 seconds. Only I get bugged about it. I guess because I'm on air and he's not. But I mean, hey, semantics. Shots are 7-4 for Buffalo, so not a lot of shots since the last time I said it, when they were 7-3. And 25 seconds to go. It's 1-1. Caulfield with a almost last second shot. And yes, the period is over. You got it right. The period just ended. All right, so we got an intermission happening. I can take these things off. Yay, I can hear myself normally again. So whatever you guys want to talk about. Not a great first period. Only 4 shots. They did score a goal. Their power play looks sick still, and not a great first period. Phil says, let's talk about what it was like in the 60s when you sat down in front of your 5-inch black and white TV and watched Star Trek. Did you find Willie Shatner super handsome or just okay? In the 60s, I don't remember watching TV in the 60s, to be honest with you. I don't remember I don't remember much for that. I do remember that in 1970, when we moved into Saint Laurent, we already had a black color TV. Had one in the bedroom, my parents' bedroom, and one in the den downstairs. So we had 2 TVs back then. But so yeah, I don't remember us having black and white TV ever. So I'm spoiled. All right, serious stuff. To fix power play, maybe put Caulfield in a forward position. He's got a very poor defensive awareness. Anyways, and it's not that he's playing the point. He's playing on the half wall. So basically, part of his job is to cover the point if need be. I don't know that to say that he's playing defense there. And he's on the side where his office is, in that circle. people that know hockey and look at the good teams that have won. They have star players on it. The Habs don't yet. They are 2 years away from having the right people, or God, or what? Or God sucks. The rebuild isn't over. God's sakes, the rebuild isn't over. Well, the rebuild isn't over. I mean, so there's your answer, I would think, right? He's in top form tonight. Hey there, John. I was gonna say Tudor. John Titter. Is that because you like tits? I'm not sure. Oilers are tanking. Well, I mean, I don't know that they're tanking. What? Because McDavid got injured. They're not playing well. I think it's because I picked them to win their division, so that's why they're not playing well. You think you wait. I gotta scroll. First time in a while. I think I read Cole Caulfield has a ridiculous almost goal per game at home. That could be. I haven't seen that. Need a new power play coach, not patch jobs. Well, it's Marty St. Louis got his hand in it now, so let's give him some time. It's only 4 games. It's only 4 games. And a good point he made yesterday in his scrum with reporters is it's a very busy week. They don't get to practice. I think once maybe they're going to practice next week. Too many games. So they don't get enough practice time, he said, to fix problems quickly. When you're practicing that little, you're not going to fix problems as quickly as you'd like. And might be, so give them a few games. I know we're all tired of the power play, but still. Bay-Bye, we had, we had 2 Canadian channels, CBC and CTV, 2 versions of CTV, Ottawa and Montreal. We had CBS, NBC, ABC. That's 5. What else did we have? 6, actually. We had a PBS or 2 PBS channels. I remember that growing up in Saint Laurent. That's where we had that many channels. It was a lot, man. 7 or 8 channels. Ooh. I didn't say I never watched a black and white TV. We never had a black and white TV at home. That's what I said. And yeah, when I was a kid, we had money. Dad was pretty rich. And then he found cocaine. Yeah, I mean, the power play, listen, it's probably not going to get solved until the guys are developed and they're here of the prospects that are going to fix this. So, yeah, we got a couple more seasons as a minimum. Black and white with your Nintendo games. That doesn't work. Well, Bob's your uncle. You're older than me. We do need a power play coach. 2 games ago, we lost the puck on the ozone due to our mistakes. The opposition never touched the puck. We need a fresh approach. Did you say 6.3%? No, that's theirs. Ours is 11.8. But you're not listening to me when I just said we got that guy in Marty St. Louis. Give it some time. So there is a fresh approach and a fresh face. It doesn't really look like a fresh approach, but yeah, I don't have time to check the rule. If Matt was here, he'd check it, but they're recording the podcast without me. Next week, there's a game on Monday as well, but it's a 10 o'clock start, so I'll be busy that night. That's all. Podcast, pregame show, game. It'll be a busy night next Monday. We could grab Carbo all we want. Is he willing? I heard he doesn't really want to do it, so Hey, Joe, how's it going? Good to see you. It's been a 3-year problem. How much time do they need until it's done? I guess. I don't know. Hey, Justin, how you doing, man? Justin, the reason is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are the main days for the games. So you're going to see the bulk of games being on those days, and that's why you got it like that. So usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, there are not a ton of games on. And then every now and then, the schedule it changes, but in general, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you're going to get lots of games. All right, wait. I'm just trying to find something I want to read. BL, I guess with 7-8 channels, I was spoiled. And Phil, it's a hell of a drug. It takes your house, your car, your business, your bank account. Takes everything. Can't control. He says he got here as soon as he heard tits and cocaine. Two great things, aren't they? One just a lot better than the other. I recall only having CBC Toronto and CKVR in Barrie. Watched the 1969 moon landing on a 13-inch black and white. The moon landing, I remember. That's I kind of remember that, and that was 69. So that's probably the. I know I watched TV in the 60s. I just don't remember anything, but I did see that. Not asking for the best, just not be embarrassing would be a start. We're 24th in the league on the power plays. Not the worst. The NES system that's Nintendo is actually a computer in Japan. Was what? It was the Famicom family computer. Nice. Not here. Cocaine did a lot of stuff like that. Yep. Text was important to be able to read. Text very important. If you want to read, you need words. I see a lot of blank pages. Like I write on paper. Like I write my stuff. I open a pack of paper. I have a lot of trouble reading those pages because there's nothing on them. So yeah, it is very important. Alcohol has ruined more lives than drugs and gambling combined. Very true. But I think drugs and gambling are slowly catching up, especially now with gambling. Baby, he can't run everything, but he's got his hand in it. That's what he said. He's got his hand in it, and he's helping out there where he wasn't doing that before. Anthony, good luck with the driving. Don't hit anybody. Joe, yes, that's what that means. I would imagine where you are. So you get at a decent time, unless you're at work. Calvin's at the game in Buffalo. Nice. I kind of would like to see Muller back here. You know what I mean? As bad as his power play was, I don't think it was like this. Phil, I don't think I'm going to read that comment. Weirdly enough. Mario Hockey says, "Let's go Buffalo." A Buffalo fan. Well, it's a tie game. Welcome to the channel. Phil says drugs are bad. Okay, depends what kind of drugs they are. That's not necessarily true. Who's catching? Wait, I missed that. I don't understand why you're saying that. By the way, Andre, what's going to catch up with women? Yeah, I don't get the joke though. So I'm lost. Newest studies say marijuana helps with COVID and looking into it to prevent COVID. Well, it doesn't prevent COVID. Why? I got COVID last year. So actually, this year was in January. Yeah, how could it? Yeah. Speaking of which, speaking of which, let's prevent that COVID, man. I'm gonna prevent COVID now. That's one thing I like doing, preventing COVID. I never heard that though, babe. I that's a new one on me. I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Said no one. Oh, thanks for clarifying that, BL. That is a good one, and it's actually not only is it funny, it's very true, and at the same time very sad as well. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to repeat that because there are some women in the channel, and I don't want to insult them. Marijuana really only prevents productivity. Hey, I'm doing this. I got a video out today. I am doing a post game. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. How does that work? Yeah, I can be lazy sometimes. It's not actually lit. I don't. Did I light it? It didn't stay lit. The Buffalo Sabres are due to make the playoffs. I kind of my preseason prediction for the final standings, I had them in second in the division. So I guess I kind of agree with you there, Lamario. Yeah, I did. I did have them. I wouldn't worry about their start. It's kind of the opposite, right? They would have hot starts and then just crap out and then be nowhere near the playoffs. Maybe having a slow start means that the opposite. They're going to make the playoffs. But I did. I have them as having in second place. I don't really think that like they have a lot of teams to jump over, but I could see them maybe catching fourth place wild card spot. BL 25 hippies. That's in the morning. Justin, as a matter of fact, I do talk about that. You know where? The podcast that they're doing there, I'm not on it tonight, but I am. At the end, we play the rapid response game. I write the questions. I recorded them for them to use, and I gave my answer. That's one of the questions we talk about that. So I encourage you to check out the podcast tomorrow to get the answer to that. It will be out tomorrow. The only way it won't be out tomorrow is if something happened and they didn't record, and I can't check on them to see if they did record till they do it. Well, Joe, I don't know. I don't know how old you are, so I don't know how long ago that was because I don't remember that. Yeah, Steven, it's a confusing thing. I'm not going to keep talking about that rule. Smoking anything only destroys lungs. You're right. I mean, I don't deny that. I'm not really. What do you want from me? I'm an old dog. Why don't I wear my jerseys? That Lafleur one is really thick. It's got to be cold in here for me to wear that. It's too hot. The Caulfield one will go on during the season a little bit. Just haven't put it on yet. When the winter hits, it's nice and warm. The other two are really old and they're also thick and heavy and no, not comfortable. The Lafleur one's really big on me. It's not really comfortable for me to wear. So unless I go outside with something underneath, but not inside. Lamario hockey. I would not get my hopes up yet until near the end of the season. But yeah, I know it's been a long time for you guys. Nothing happened with the NBA draft. What it is the NHL is thinking of doing their draft more like the NBA and NFL and changing up things, and that's what we're talking about. Buffalo Sabres' biggest rival is Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, Toronto Maple Leafs' biggest rival is the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, play is underway because I'm not wearing my headphones. So, and I didn't do a refresh. So I'm going to do that now. It's just a weird night. It's just a weird night. That's all I can say. Let's see what I got down to. I don't know if I fixed it. What time you guys got? I got 19:20 right now. Chance there for Montreal. But here comes a one-on-one. Was that Skinner? Anyways, puck went out. So I don't need the vaccine. I just need to keep smoking. Is that what you're saying? John, you're coming to Montreal, eh? Oh, geez, off the top of my, I don't go to restaurants very much anymore. Montreal's been always been loaded with lots of good ones. I'd have to ask my kids. They know better today than me. Go to Schwartz's for smoked meat. I would do that. So if you're in the downtown area at all, near the downtown area, go to Schwartz's. If you're on the West Island, go to Smoke Meat Pete's for smoked meat. For steak, I think Moisha's reopened. I'd go to Moisha's downtown. For Chinese, I don't know anymore, but I'll tell you what, if you want really good General Tao, but you don't care about a fancy place to eat, you go into Saint Laurent. There's a little place called, I haven't been there in a long time, Cam Do on Decari near Côte They have the best General Tao in the city, my opinion. And it's just a small little place, and they got really good food. As far as I know, it's still there. I actually ate from there last summer, not this one that just passed the summer before. I don't know if that means it's still open. Maybe I'm getting mine November 2nd. Flu shot and vaccine for COVID. Montreal, Phil. I mean Montreal. Depending where you go, but I mean in general, Montreal has good restaurants. Not not like it used to be, but we've got pretty good restaurants now. Still, it is known for it, but I'm telling you, living here, it's not as good as it used to be. But there's still a lot of really good restaurants. Oh, so what's going on here? The Buffalo coach not happy. We are 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes gone here in the second. No shots this period yet. I wonder when they're going to get the shots like going. Because you kind of need shots to hit the net to score because that's how it works. Shea Perry. Yeah, Shea Perry has good it's got good fish. Lots and lots of fish. Bagels, hey, go to St. Viator, best bagels in town. Also, my great grandfather was the original owner of St. Viator. So I'm a little biased, but they are the best bagels. All right, we're almost 3 minutes in. 7 shots, 5 for Montreal. So Buffalo ahead. Montreal's had 1 shot in this period. Buffalo none. It's a 1-1 game, and yeah, we're it's not turning out to be a very exciting game so far. Carey Price is not retired. He's on LTIR, but he will. It'd be a miracle if he played again. Well, Chez Perry is a strip club. They serve fish in the back room. You go there, about 15 minutes. Fish comes with you. No, that's not how it works. That's how I thought it works. The only bagels that should be talked about in this chat on this channel is Saint Viator Bagel. You got it, Bob. It went over so many people's head. But if the smell was in the room, they'd know what I'm talking about. All right, face-off happening. Nice segue. Habs win that draw. We are 3.5 minutes into this second period. Oh, look, Buffalo got a shot and Montreal has a shot. Not bad. At that rate, they should each have about 4 or 5 shots this period. What bagel stories? There's no stories for bagels. I don't know what ask me what you want to know. I'll tell you, but I don't have any stories. My great grandfather was the first person in Canada to commercially make and sell bagels. That's my claim to fame. That's it. And I guess this, but that was my claim to fame till I did this. And I'm so famous from doing this. I remember I never went to the Montreal strip club, but I remember it. I was never a big strip club guy. I've probably been to strip clubs probably less than 10 times in my life. Oh, good save by Allen off of Cousins from in the slot. Good save there. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Montreal has the best strip clubs because they take all their clothes off here. No? Oh, we're almost 5 minutes in here. Your goalie bails you out. Allen bailed them out, that's for sure. There's just no oomph to this game. Am I wrong, or just I'm not following it closely enough for some reason? Yeah, I think Phil might be right that it was Dunn's. Dunn's is okay. They had okay smoke meat. Adam, Sabres aren't winning right now. I think that's what it is. Fans over there, they don't come out unless they're winning. And I think that's it because, I mean, they're last in our division, so they're not winning yet. It's early and everything, but still, I think that's what it is. Oh! Harvey Pinard, buddy, you just put it right on the pad. Broke in, not sort of alone with a Sabre all over him, but. Oh! Allen with a nice save in traffic there. And then Jack-Eye just knocks Opozo on his ass. And he's going to go to the box for that. Nice. Maybe that was not necessary. Two for roughing. Anthony, I kind of agree with you on that. That's what he was trying to find, the 5-hole, but he didn't find it. Buffalo on the power play here. They've got they're 1 for 2 with one shot, and that shot scored. Come on, guys. He's freaking big, that Thompson. Tall guy. Skinner's got it. Up to the point. Back to Skinner. He faked the shot. Went to the middle. Two big saves by Allen there. The second one, that he stopped the goal there. Here come the Habs. Shorty, nope, goes off the goalie's arm. Thompson just backward skates through the crease, and I think he tries to shoot it through his legs. And he didn't get nothing off. Skinner with another chance. We're getting a few shots this time. Another big save by Allen. And he was screened there for sure. Puck comes all the way down. That'll kill off the power play. Good penalty kill there. Oh, well, it was, at least there was some excitement there. Say that. Allen was really good there. $11:50 left in the second. That's on my clock. It's a 1-1 tie still. 15 shots to 7 for Buffalo. Habs just not getting shots. Oh, bad. That's bad. Arbor just threw a guy into the boards. That's not good. No penalty on that, though. Habs with a couple of chances here. And it's sent all the way back. Icing against Buffalo. Adam, that is a crime. I don't know what's up with that. And we don't see, we don't play again until March 9th. So by then, anyway, the Reeves Jack-Eye thing will be nothing. Reeves won't even be playing anymore by then, I'm sure. He's throwing hits, but I don't know if that's taking good penalties always. But that's his game, right? Putting the fear in the other team. Second period's gotten better, so this is a little bit better than the first. First was really kind of boring. Pace seems a little bit better too. They woke up in the second. Just to see Montreal get some shots. Be good. You are not recalling correctly. I did not criticize Florian Jack-Eye. I think I just gave the wrong, what I thought was the reason they drafted him, but I think that's wrong because I think Florian, he's deserving of the pick. But no, I was not. I was definitely not critical of it. Well, we're halfway through the second. Yeah, mild to medium. That's how this game's gone. So I'm not mistaken. That's what they just said. But no, I mean, Buffalo's getting some shots. Montreal does not. So Montreal has to find a way to get their shots on net. I don't know what's up with that. And I'd like to see how many pucks were fired at the net by Montreal that didn't, hit the net. Hand pass. So we'll have a face-off in the Buffalo zone. I'll remind everybody after the game, I'll be doing a post-game show. Depending on when this game finishes, but it's scheduled for 10. So if the game is not late, it'll be on at 10. Commercial break, by the way. That's why I'm looking at the damn screen. I'm not saying anything. And I mean, there's always new poetry coming up. I just haven't. I haven't been very. I haven't been writing lately. I don't know. I go in spurts, I guess. I'm like an orgasm. I go in spurts. But no, nothing in the works per se. Been really, really busy lately. I'm still trying to adjust to the schedule of the season, plus the new podcast, plus we're working on other things. It's been really busy. It's been harder to do anything. I'm not surprised to see Laine actually out from that hit that he took. That was a horrible hit. And they're appealing that the suspension he got. Like, that's ridiculous. You should have been happy it's only 4 games and shut the fuck up. And the NHLPA is part of that. Like, are you not, like, you're appealing this guy's suspension, but he just hurt a player. So you're okay with guys hurting players. But you're the NHLPA. You're supposed to be looking after everybody. No? I don't get it. It's ridiculous. What was my job before YouTube? I did a lot of different things. Just give me a time frame. I'll tell you what I was doing. Florian will never make the team. He doesn't score. That's not true. 4 points in 5 games and 3 game misconducts. I don't know. He's putting up points. A fourth liner is probably it. Third or fourth line. I mean, he's not a top 6 guy. That's for sure. What's this about antique lamps, Phil? I don't get what you're saying. .805 to go in the second. 17-9 now are the shots. Still 1-1. And we have an icing call here against Montreal. Phil says he worked at a strip club. Nice. I used to work for a restaurant and delivering food, and there were 3 strip clubs in our area. And I used to go there to whichever one quite often. And I always thought it was really cool to be standing there waiting for a naked girl to walk up to you to give you money and a tip. And I always thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah. It just a heavy smell of fish in the places. And when Thompson falls, does the whole building shake? It's not that heavy. It's just tall. Thompson with a quick shot. Allen with the save. Habs, yeah, they can't get out of their zone there, Bob. And Anderson just plays handball with the puck to get it out, and guess what? Doesn't come out. They just can't get out of their zone here. And a block shot, and the puck comes out. Look at that. They need to get the puck out of there long enough to make a change, and they just did it. Yeah, that line 2, right? Or I guess Andy's on. Yeah, he's on the second line. So the New Hook line is not great tonight. I mean, the teams aren't that. I mean, they're not playing great games tonight. Second period's a little bit better, but still, look at the number of shots. They can't. Well, Buffalo's getting their shots on net. Montreal's not getting their shots on net. Anyway, second intermission coming up really soon. I think maybe, if anything, game's going pretty fast. So that's a good thing. If it's going to be a stinker, it should go fast. Second period was okay. Wasn't a stinker. First period was. Let's hope the third period will be better. But we're not out of this one yet. All right. It's commercial break, waiting for that to finish. Um, my mind's just for some reason my mind's on the boys recording the podcast without me. It's weird. I want to give them the freedom and all that, and yet I want to also have some control over what they're doing, and it's a struggle. We're going to see what they did. I actually think it'll come out really nice. It's going to be a good podcast. They're very close friends, and without me there, I imagine it'll be a little bit more loosey goosey, and I'm interested to see how that dynamic works. Where's Pete tonight? Peter is work. Pete would not be on the broadcast. Pete's got a full-time job and doesn't have a lot of time right now for us. Uh, right now, and it'll change up. He'll be around a little more often down the line, but no, he's not supposed to be on. He'll be here every now and then when he's got the time. And we're going to try to get Pete with probably a little 10-minute video, hopefully once a week on the new channel. Me and Pete just, talking about what he wants to talk about with the Habs. So that's a plan called Habs Jabs with Pete the Fist. It was going to be on the podcast, but I think we're gonna do it on the channel on its own video. Guru, it might be that or the control freak in me, whatever. But I'm doing my best to let them do, do the work that they should be doing anyway. Just yeah, I'm used to working alone doing this stuff, so I've done everything. So it's tough to give up that kind of stuff, but that's fine. Like I said, I expect them to have done a good job tonight. I'm not really worried about that part of it. A broken stick penalty coming up. Yeah, the refs. So it's coming up to Buffalo. Montreal will go on the power play. Okposo for slashing the stick. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. He broke Matheson's stick in half. A makeup call then, but no, that's an obvious call though. Let's say, Jason. Let's wait and see. You're gonna say you say that. Watch, they're gonna score a power play goal because you said that, which is fine. I mean, if it gets them a power play goal, I'm happy. But let's see what it looks like this time. Like it's gonna be different, right, Rick? It's gonna be different. It's a theory of insanity. Do the same thing over and over again, expecting something different. But here I am, doing just that. It's a betting commercial. It's the only one I like. It's the guy that's interviewing the American people, and then he goes, "Americans don't know shit about hockey." That's the one I like. And the three American kids are recording the podcast tonight. They're going to do a good job. You read Lucic is on Bruins top line. Well, listen, they're 5-0-0, the Bruins. I was bugging Cam earlier. The Bruins suck. He said they're 5-0-0. I said, yeah, but they're going to go 0-5-0 in their next five. Watch. So he took it well. It seems Buffalo's got three goalies as well. Look at that. You started episode 2 today. Awesome. I appreciate that. Is there they're supposed to leave you a place to comment, but if it's not, it's because you can leave an audio comment. I do know that that's available. And then I have a question there you can answer. As far as I know, you're able to get to do that. Supposed to be. We're going to, and hopefully they're going to do this week. We've been running too long, so we're going to try to keep them around an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. So hopefully that'll be a change that makes it a little easier to listen to. Bob's your uncle. They did get off to a good start last year, and they did shit the bed in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, I doubt the Bruins have the same type of season. I mean, I don't see that happening. They're just off to a good start. So we're 4 minutes left here. I thought we were farther into this. 4 minutes left in the second. Still 1-1. Montreal now finally into the teens in shots. 19-13. Favor of Buffalo. 35 seconds left on their power play. Yeah, this is going to get killed off again. 10 seconds, but it's back in Montreal's end. So this power play is over. Now you can say it, Jason. Greenway with a shot all alone there, sort of. Allen with the glove save. Come on, boys. See some pressure here. No, it's not going to happen. Damn it. They have trouble getting out of their own zone, can't hold the offensive zone. So it's not a great combination for a game. Damn it. They're just not making good decisions in their defensive zone, man. Allen with another save. So second game in a row, kind of. Allen is he's just saving their bacon, keeping them in the game. So we're under 2 minutes to go in the second. Shots are now 20-12. The Habs had 13 shots a minute ago. Now they got 12. Well, yep. Barron's going to get a penalty, tripping or something. It's delayed right now. They're just moving around. Montreal cannot even get a stick on a puck. Less than a minute to go. Finally, 55 seconds left. Yep. Enjoy the soup, Bob. Cross-checking. Barron. So if they don't score, there'll be a minute and 5 they'll have on the power play to start the third. Oh, there was a shot from Montreal. Comrie makes the save. Habs clear it. Oh, Evans was there. He couldn't pick it up. Just jumped over his stick. And there you go. First period, second period's over. Excuse me. It's still 1-1 tie. Yeah, this is so they'll have a minute 5 left on their power play. Start the third, and we got intermission, so we can talk about kind of whatever you want. I'm good with that. This period. Oh, let me take these off. I can hear myself think. Yeah. It was a better second period overall. I mean, for a while there, I find it kind of fell off a little bit at the end of that second, like the last 7 or 8 minutes. The first 10 minutes though were at least a good pace, and it was exciting. First period, not really, and hopefully the third period will be like the first part of the second period. And if you understood what I said, good on you. How things with the apartment situation? Oh, nothing. Oh no, I mean, it's kind of slowed down, I guess. They tried to raise my well, there was an increase in the rent. It was way too much, so they were going to take me to the rental. What is it called now? It's not the rental board anymore. It's something else. Anyway, because I refused the increase. So then what is he sends me? No, so my new lease started, but we hadn't heard a result from for the new rent. So I gave them what I thought was going to be the amount, just so I don't have to, when the decision comes in, I got all this money I have to pay them, right? So they send me back. Oh, you don't have to do that. You can just send the old rent. Blah blah blah. Here's the paperwork that we're using for the case. Maybe you want to go over it again. Might change your mind. So I went over it and I saw what they were doing. I caught them on their. They own 7 buildings and they've put in over $3 million, but they did most of that in 2 buildings that are attached, right? They renovated it completely, all kinds of stuff, and it was a lot of money. That's nothing to do with my building. Why should I pay? They have us all grouped together, 220 units all together, spread it all out. And yeah, so I said, I don't think I'm going to pay increase for a building that I don't live in. Just because you own it doesn't mean I got to pay money on money you spend there. And so I also said, if you were willing to renegotiate, I'll renegotiate with you. I'm happy to do that. And they sent me back, well, what were you thinking, to offer? Well, I said, well, what I gave you, and that's good with me. They said, oh, yeah, okay, then we'll take that. Because I caught them. Oh, good. I get it. I don't know what that is. Piss missile. That's what Matt sent me. Anyways, that's the situation. So I'm okay for another year. The situation here is calmed down. They do a lot of things. It's not, just I don't like their attitude. I don't like, but for another year, I'm okay. They're gonna need a. They're gonna have to find some reason if they try to get me out. I don't do anything bad here, so um, I pay my rent on first, and they got nothing to say, So yeah, so everything's good right now. I don't trust them, but everything's good right now. All right, where were we? Um, Phil, you're talking about the Q, but I mean, it was pointed out to me that you don't see the fighting in college either, and they're usually fine. So we'll see the results of that over time. Season's young. I think so far so good over there. I haven't really heard any big run on stick infractions or hits to the head. Like I said, probably will happen. So far so good that it's not. So we'll see. Maybe I was wrong on that. Not all of my my thoughts and whatever and the videos. I'm not always right, right? Phil, are you saying you might be buy? Is that what it says? It says buy maybe. Is that like you're advertising for people if they want to get in touch with you? Like I don't know. Those are the real questions. What happened to my TV? What happened to my TV? Like nothing happened to my TV. I have 4 TVs. I don't use TVs. I use one in the bedroom for like 5 minutes a night, and that's it. But I got 4, but I just don't have any in here. I don't have a need for it because I have this now. I don't have a need to have a TV here. Pretty much the only reason the TV was in here was to get the games on the weekend over the air, but I don't need to do that anymore. So nothing's happened to my TVs. Team does need to be a little bit better if we're going to win here tonight. But listen, it's a 1-1 game going into the third. It's anybody's game right now. Allen's keeping them in it. They get the right break, and this game could be in their hands. What's the trade value of Jake Allen? I don't know the answer to that. Only in that goalies probably don't get you the return you might think. So I don't know. It just depends how badly the team that wants him needs him. One thing I'll say, got one of the best negotiators in the league in GM Kent Hughes. I'll say he'll get the most value for him if they trade him. But I don't know who the scouts are there for. Scouts might be there for Allen, but I don't know. It seemed to make sense the last game. The scouts that were here made sense that it was for Allen because Julian Brisebois, the GM of the Lightning, was here. He wasn't here to scout somebody else. I doubt it anyway. It wasn't Primo. Primo didn't play. Primo's not playing today. So I don't know. Are they looking to trade Allen? They might be. They got a 3-goalie situation here right now. They got to do something. So I just don't think trading Allen and having Primo stay is the answer to winning. That's for sure. Not this season. But is winning important as much as it would be in most seasons? I don't know. Oh, that wasn't by. That was BL. It looked like BI. I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, that's a good deal. I'd take that too. I don't know if I want to lock in for 9 years, but I don't actually. I probably would here. 6.6%, not all that high. In Quebec, the numbers for the minimum went up a lot depending on what kind of heat you have. So here they heat with natural gas. So they heat with gas. It's 5.2 or 5.8%. Anyways, it's over 5% they're allowed. And I know they did work here. So I figured between that and what they're allowed, I offered what I thought the rental board would set it at. The way they took it so quickly, though, tells me that either that I know I was right in what they were trying to do. So I caught them. And then either that they thought the rental board would give them less rent than I offered them, and they took it that quick. So I don't know if I screwed myself or not, but it's a number I can deal with. And the number they gave me is too much. It was just too much. But believe me, my rent is still low for what rents go, for what I have, what my size of apartment is. I'm on the low side by big amounts compared to what they're asking now for the size place I have. So I can't complain, even though it was a pretty big increase, I still can't complain because I'm still doing fine as far as rent wise. It's crazy what the rents are today. It's crazy. And if you live in Ontario, I don't even know what you do. Phil, that's exactly what I wanted to move. I kind of didn't, and I figured I could move, but you can't. You can't find rent. I can't find the rent that I'm paying now. I'll never find it. Never. At least not in a nice place. Lucas, that might be. But apparently there was an inquiry about Primo. The team wanted to see if he was available, so they don't want to waive him. So I said in my preview today that a temporary solution might be, and I think he qualifies already for going down for a conditioning stint for a couple of games. So it's a temporary solution till they can, give him a little time, because you can go down conditioning stint. You don't need to pass through waivers. But I mean, it's not ideal. It's not good. If you think Primo's going to develop, this is not good for his development. So I don't think it's a situation that can go on for much longer, personally. Hey, Paul. Paul, I don't believe Joshua Roy. I think they're smart about it. They're not going to bring him up right now. Why? What is he going to help them with? He's going to help them make the playoffs. If he's not going to help them make the playoffs, he doesn't need to be here right now, because he's not going to help them make the playoffs. I don't see how that's going to be. He may get called up and do well. I don't think it makes enough of a difference. Better for him. Spend the time down there playing big minutes, getting big numbers, and maybe winning a championship down there. I don't think Montreal's solution to all the penalties is to bring in guys to kill the penalties better. It's to take less penalties. So that's the solution. Guru, that's a good point. That's actually a good point. So scouts might be here tonight for this game because only game going on in the NHL. I kind of think that if that's the case, they don't go to the game. I don't think you have 20 scouts at the game just because of that, though. And there were 9 at the last game, so it tells you something anyway. Lucas, that's absolutely true. And that's, unfortunately, that's like everywhere now in North America. everywhere. That's why I said, BL. It's everywhere in North America now. Every bloody where. Well, you're paying a little bit less than me for a 4.5, but I got 2 bathrooms. I'm not paying that much more. Yeah, Phil, you've been there 15 years. That's why. I've been here 6. I'm going into my 7th year. But I got here obviously before all the rent hikes. So, I started out with good rent. It's still good rent compared to everybody else. Anyway, here we're at a hockey game. We're talking rent. That's how bad rent is these days. But Paul, just because he kills penalties, other players kill penalties. You want to stunt his development to bring him up here to kill penalties? That doesn't make sense. Take less penalties. That's what makes sense. Don't go, well, we get a lot of penalties. We'll step into that. Yeah, we're going to just step right into that and keep taking lots of penalties, and we'll just get better penalty killers. But that's not going to help. That's not the solution, if you ask me. Yeah, Phil, I wish I had parking for my scooter, but they wanted to charge me $100 for that. Like, you're kidding me, right? Yeah. I should have hung up on them. Lucas, welcome to reality of the day. Hopefully something changes. I just don't see it with all the climate stuff, and I don't see how that's going to change. It's unfortunate. It's not just your generation; it's the one before too. Born to be a Hab. Yeah, can I get a deal like that? Who will be the first head coach to get fired this season? It is a bit early for that. It's so early that whoever's like really in trouble, they got time to get out of it before that would happen. I would think, in general, you got another 5 games or so before that. I don't know. I don't really know who's the worst teams and everything. So, but at this time of year, a lot of times you get the bad teams at the end of the year. They're leading the divisions, and the good teams at the end of the year are struggling still. That happens a lot. Should we consider getting a new power play coach, or is it too soon for that? As much as I would like them to do something different, maybe wait till the right players are here, which is going to be soon, and then do that. I don't know. Toronto will poop the bed a bunch, and they will fire their coach. Well, I think that's something I had said already, like a while back, is that Sheldon Keefe does not survive the season. And if he does, he doesn't survive after the playoffs. That's for sure. Oh, BL, I didn't hear that. Bonus taking a leave of absence from the Jets. Bob's your uncle. You might be right there. Edmonton. I mean, because that's a team was expected to do really well. If they're still struggling, yeah, by mid-season, say, I could see that. Guru says Sharks are winless still, but were they expected to sort of be anyway? I don't think. I don't think they're going to fire their coach necessarily for that. Lucas Keefe was supposed to go and not Dubas, but then Dubas kind of that thing happened and he left. So they said, "Oh, let's keep Keefe." That's what I heard happen. I think Burrows will probably end up going. Third period's about to start, but I don't know if it'll be yet. I'm not sure when it'll be, but is Montreal treating Primo like shit? How? Why would you say that? What makes you say that, Brad? Bob's your uncle. I think Keefe, unless he wins the cup, I don't think he keeps his job. Maybe if he gets to the finals, but all right, we're underway. Power plays. Buffalo still has power play. Another save by Allen. So shots are now 25-14 for Buffalo. It's still 1-1, and there's 30 seconds left on the Buffalo power play. And remember, their power play is no better than Montreal's, worse actually right now. And they've already had a power play goal tonight. So kind of unlikely they're going to get a second one, but you never know. Habs are going to kill this one off. Power play's over. And we're just over a minute gone in the third. The Sharks didn't steal anybody's pick, not my pick. It's the guy I wanted, but they didn't steal him. No, I wanted no, sorry, I didn't. I didn't think Will Smith was going to get to us. I wanted I can't remember his name anymore. That's you guys know who I wanted. I said it many times. Who's who? I kind of agree with you on that, right? It is kind of like that. If it's broke, don't fix it. He's got a word missing there. But and it is broke and it needs to be fixed. So I don't know what the solutions are. And it seems like they don't, but I'm hoping for better this year. It's just 4 games now, well, 5 now. And I'm hoping it picks up. Ryan Leonard, thank you, BL. That's the guy I wanted. Two 2 minutes 15 seconds in. I just noticed all those colors on the ice there. That looks like pride colors. What's going on with that? But it's not. It's for some. Icing against Montreal. I guess it's all the social media sites. That's why the colors. But I mean, those are a lot of pride colors there. How come nobody complains about that? Does the Doc injury? I don't think they're going to trade for a center. But I don't see how drafting one. I don't see how that makes a difference. So no, I'm going to say no. 3 minutes in now to the third. Habs again trying to get out of their zone. Jack Ice pass cross ice, misses his target. That should have been icing, I would have thought. It didn't hit the guy, but it wasn't. Here comes Sabres. Where are they? Nope. Habs get the puck back. Pearson cross ice to Gallagher. Back to Pearson. Pearson centers it. Oh, Galley scores! Galley jams the puck in and scores. A typical Brendan Gallagher goal. And a nice centering pass by Pearson, who I thought was too far behind the net. Like he had gone too far. He was going around the other side, and he got that puck up into the slot. Savard tips it to the net, and then Galley comes in, and Galley just pushes it through the pads. They're going to talk about it first. The linesman and the referee, and there is the captain of the Pozo. I guess it's going to count. No problem. So it is 2-1 Montreal, 16 and a half minutes to go in the third. Shots are 28-15 for Buffalo, and they're faced off at the Montreal wins the draw. 397th career point for Brendan Gallagher. I'll tell you what, he's kind of slow. He's falling off a step. If he can keep doing that, though, all year, manage to get in there and keep doing those galley goals, he'll stick in the lineup. That's for sure. And good to see. I mean, I'm glad to see he's having some success, and he's finding his game. Jamming, it's jammed up against the boards. They get it out. Montreal does, and then gives it away. And they take it back. Caulfield flips it into the offensive zone. And Buffalo sends it back. Nice cross ice pass by Jack Guy. They just they dump it though. Given to Harris at the point, he sends a shot and hits bodies in front. Evans can't do anything with that. Gets it though to. No, that wasn't Evans that got it. What the hell? How do you know? I don't get what happened there. Shot by Greenway, save Allen. 5.5 minutes into the third. Still 2-1 Montreal. Slavkovsky gives it up to in the skates a new hook. He couldn't get it. Oh, good save there by Allen. It jumped up on him too. Phil, yeah, you call for a natural hat trick when the guy gets 2 goals, not 1. Let him get another one first. Oh, nice stick on Middlestat, so he couldn't get his shot away. Pace has definitely picked up a bit here, especially for Buffalo. They want to win this game, so they got to get a goal. 7 minutes gone in the third. Oh, nice. Allen got it bounced off the puck, bounced off the backboards. Allen got his skate there. It didn't sort of somehow go into the net. Christ, it almost did. That'd be definitely a new hat trick there, Bob. You know, just realized I haven't seen in a while. Bob Cannon. I wonder if I hope he's okay. Hasn't been around in a little while. I have to send him an email. "18 career goals versus Sabres for Brendan Gallagher." We'll have a whistle here. I didn't see what happened though. It's Matt. Matt wants to be called producer Matt now because except he doesn't realize what he did wasn't produce the show. I still did. He, if anything, directed it. Yeah, that's my phone. That's my message notifications and text sound. It's not somebody actually at the door. Troy Allen's keeping them in this game and allowed them to go ahead on that goal. That's 2 games in a row. Allen was against Washington. Allen was the best player for the Habs, I thought, and allowed them to get to overtime and allowed them to win the game. So let's hope for the same kind of result. Not the same score, but the same result in a W, this time in regulation. Oh, Sofka, I don't know. That just happens organically. Pretty much happens organically. I'm probably gonna just somehow roll out the old ones, repackage them, and roll. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't done a song in a while, but yeah, the songs happen very organically. We're down to 11:20 to go in the third. Shots are 34-16 for Buffalo now, so we're up 2-1. That's where it counts. I imagine we're going to see Buffalo increasingly try to score. Oh my God, what a big hit. Guy tried to hit Pizzetta. Pizzetta just pushed him into the bench. He flew into the bench. That was really cool. What a hit there. Did you guys see that? Oh, the songs, I have fun with the songs. I do. That's why I do them. If I didn't have fun, I don't think I would do that. But I do have fun with them. But like I said, the idea comes to me just boom. Oh yeah, and then I do it. But I don't really think about it ahead of time. Although I have done a couple songs that way, but in general. Or if I'm looking to do a song, like I'll look and then the idea will come to me kind of organically that way. Anyway, down to 10:25. Sabres putting pressure on here. Habs can't clear it out. Like I said, we're gonna see a lot of this for the rest of the way. Allen definitely making a bid to be the number one starter. Gotta say, 2 good games in a row like this. He'll definitely get first star of this game as well as if this stays like this. Past the halfway point of the third period. Tripping Montreal going off. In the offensive zone, not a good penalty. Monahan, though, I mean, it's a vet, so not an experience. His stick got in there. Yeah. Just what are you going to do? Hopefully they don't tie it up here. But, the script is kind of, we've seen this before. It's 3 a.m. there. Hey, you stay up as late as I do. I help you fall asleep. Hey, you're saying I'm boring, is what you're saying. Rockabye Sofka in the treetop. I'll have to do some songs like that to help you sleep. Phil, it's very flattering, but I don't have a 27-inch one. No. But very flattering of you. Also, it could be that you're just calling me a big dick. I don't know. Don't worry. I get what you're doing there. I was just making a joke. Bad one. Joke nonetheless. Commercial break happening. Yeah, Matt do that. He screams out when they score. Scares the shit out of me too. I'm good at hiding it. That's all. Phil, that is what you call a nightmare in your sleep. You have those. That would be a nightmare. He says, imagine running our power play for an entire period. Lucas, yeah, they got to they got to do something about the penalties. It's getting ridiculous, and they're taking too many of them in the offensive zone. A big Richard, it is. That's it. I had a cartoon like that. I can't remember. I used to use it a lot. Can't remember it now. 75 inches. Ouch. If I'm again any gay or not, ouch. 75 inches. Savard, two big blocks. Looks like he's hurt now. Yeah, he's hurt. Oh, he's hurt. He can't stand on his right leg. Oh, he's got one skate blade. He lost a blade. So he can't move. He can just basically stand there and block shots. Third shot he's blocked. Finally, Skinner with a shot. Allen with a big save. Hangs on. Phew. And David Savard, seriously, three block shots, big ones, and no skate blade. So, yeah, pretty good there. And Allen with a nice save there at the end to stop the play. Boom. One off the thigh. That must have hurt. Then that little one there, that didn't hurt. But the third one, he was also took a good shot. Owen Power with a shot. The puck stayed where it was. Oh, Pearson. Oh, Suzuki with a shot. Save. Puck still in play. Oh, 28 seconds left on their Buffalo power play. Look at that. Good shorthanded try there. Bob's your uncle. It's not just you. Suzuki has not been very noticeable. Neither really. Confident a little bit, but that line, first line, not really. Not really tonight. Suzuki's struggling to start the season. I don't know what's up. Guru, you're right. I mean, tomorrow's game against New Jersey is going to be a tough game, especially on a back-to-back situation, right? Monahan and Ulinen. Ulinen couldn't get a handle on that. Galley with a shot. Oh, my, damn it. 7:03 left in the third. Shots are Buffalo's doubled up on the shots, 36-18. It's 2-1 Montreal though. Was he rocked or was he tripped? I don't know. Too many Habs, though, tonight have been kind of quiet and unnoticeable. Left with a shot on the short side. A little energy here by Montreal, but not enough. And they couldn't hold the zone long. But right now, all they got to do is hold Buffalo off the board for another 5 minutes and 50 seconds to win this game. Cole's been the only one noticeable on that first line. I hardly noticed Harvey Pinard, hardly noticed Suzuki. Fazetta draws the penalty. He almost just scored, too. I guess that's why the penalty was a little manhandled there. I'm not answering you, Beal. Commercial. We'll come back. And power play Habs. Yeah, and Suzuki's having a tough start this year. He'll break out of it. I was hoping the last game where he got 2 assists I would do it, but you can see by tonight he's not. He doesn't look that good. Safka, I will just like it affects everybody else on their jobs. It has to affect them to some extent when things like that would happen to players, right? So, I mean, absolutely, they have to be somewhat affected by personal things in their life, just like anybody else. You have good days, bad days, you got troubles, just like anybody else. Their troubles are just a little easier to handle because they make all that freaking money. That's all. It's just a little easier to handle. Like if I was making $7 million a year, my troubles would be nothing, man. Nothing. No one said Suzuki's having women problems. We didn't say that. Safka didn't say that. He said maybe he's going through something though. He just happened to say broken heart as a thing. No one notices when I'm going through something. Oh, boys, let's get another one. Let's get one on that power play. Come on. Oh, somebody hit a post. I heard the post clank. Oh my God, Caulfield! What a bad shot. So wide. How the hell? Some good energy on this power play, though. Come on, man. You get a goal here, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. Minute gone in the power play. BL ain't that the truth. No, Bob's your uncle. I mean, that might be true, but he's got a girlfriend. I mean, he's got a girlfriend, serious girlfriend, Nick. And I'm sure her claws are in tight. And I'm just joking. I don't know anything about her except that he's got a serious girlfriend. That's a really bad shot from Caulfield, really wide. Might have gone in if he got it on net. He's allowed to miss. Come on, boys. 21 seconds left in the power play. Come on. Oh, score! Pearson. Pearson from Gallagher, Newhook. Is that how it worked out? That probably sealed it right up. And a rare power play goal. Nice. Galley to Pearson. Newhook to Galley. So Pearson from Galley and Newhook. For the win. I believe so. I mean, with 3 minutes left, I don't think they're going to score two, but it's not unheard of. It's happened. Yeah, it'd be a bad example. Galchenyuk living it up in the KHL. Darlene's shot, good save there through traffic. He was screened anyway, Alan. They are going for it. They're going to pull that goalie soon. They get possession back and get deep. They're going to pull the goalie, but Montreal coming in. Waste some time there. Stay in the zone. Stay in the zone. Kill off that clock. Here comes Buffalo. They're going to pull the goalie here. Nah, maybe not. 2 minutes to go. Hey, Adam. Boo what? What are you booing? Comrie's off to the bench. Off to the races. So 6-on-5. Let's keep clearing that puck. Icing against Montreal with 1:27 to go. 3-1 Montreal. That's what I got, babe. We'll stick together, me and you, man. Never mind those elites over there with that are ahead of us. You're booing a Habs win? No worries. You're loud. You're a Leafs fan. I boo when I see the Leafs win, so that's fair. Well, maybe Marty's influence, though, Bob, is having there's a little difference there. Maybe we're going to see a little more success. If they could get a power play goal a game, I'm going to be happy. That's a lot better than what they've been doing. Oh, yeah, that's a good point by Matt. Pierre Turgeon, November 14th, is going to get honored. I think he's going into the Ring of Honor for the Habs. David Savard. I think he hasn't come back in. He must have got hurt there with all those shots that he blocked. Call up Norlander. Yeah, Sabres, they're struggling too. Icing against Montreal again with 1:20 to go. BL True, Turgeon, last Habs captain at the Old Forum. A guy they traded too quickly. Something happened there. I wonder what it was that they traded him so quickly, and they didn't really get a good return, even though it was Shane Corson. But the second coming of Shane Corson wasn't as good as the first. Savard lost in that? No, he didn't. He it's in his throat. I don't know what happened to Savard. But he took all those shots, so I'm sure he got hurt on one of them. I think the one on his thigh. The first one he took off the thigh. Again, icing against Montreal. He's a great pure D. I wouldn't say great. At times he plays really well, but it's not consistent that way. I don't find. Turgeon owns a massive ranch in Colorado Mountains. Good for him. South Park, okay. In what is it? What's the weed there? Integrity. He's growing integrity weed. Savard has balls of steel. Is that the clang I heard in that sequence back then? The Texas Rangers going to the World Series. It'll be the rootinest, tootinest World Series in a long time. I forgot something. The rootinest, tootinest, shootinest World Series in a long time. Sabres aren't scoring. I think that's their biggest problem. $25 seconds to go. For some of you, the game's over, but not me. Ooh, big hit there on Evans, so he gets right up. No, won't be a last rush. Galley just missed the empty net for his. All right, so that's it. Montreal wins 3-1. In the end, nice. First period sucked. Second period was better. Third period wasn't bad. So there you go. What are we looking at time? All right, we got time. I don't have to delay my pregame, my postgame show. Oh, that was not smart. Yeah, a couple more points, and in the end, good game. Good game by Jake Allen. Jake Allen deserves the first star of this game, and kept them in again long enough to win it, and that's what counts, right? So they're 3-1-1 in their first 5 games. They're off to a good start overall. I don't know how long that'll last, but hey, I'm happy to watch. That's for sure. All right, so I'm going to take off here because I'm going to be back in 25 minutes for the post-game show. I'm going to gather up the game stats, and I will talk about the game. We'll do that there in the post-game show. So I'm going to say thank you, everybody, for being here for the game. I appreciate that. It was a fun time, and I'll be back on tomorrow night for the game as well. So don't forget that. We'll be doing the same thing, a post-game show after it as well. And that's it. I don't know what else to say, but join me for the post-game show at 10, and we'll talk about this game. Thanks for being here, everybody. Till the post-game show. Stay healthy. 25 minutes. You should manage to do that. Peace out, and I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. See you in a bit.